I'm Keishi from Sacramento County Public Health, and I work in the CalFresh Healthy Living Program. Today I'm here partnering with Oak Park Farmers Market to bring you this virtual food demonstration. I'll be showing you how to make black-eyed peas, and the recipe is found on myplate.gov. So this recipe is great. Peas are really good for you. They're full of folate, potassium, and fiber. And this recipe is great also because it makes for a good side dish for lunch, dinner, or snack. And I'm really excited to bring you all this recipe. So you can find these black-eyed peas at Oak Park Farmers Market, and other farmers markets might have them as well. You can also find them in your local grocery store, but typically you'll find them either frozen or in the dry goods section raw. But today I'm actually going to be cooking fresh black-eyed peas. So these are right out of the husk. This is what it actually looks like still in the husk. We went ahead and peeled them and we got them ready for today's demo. So they actually look a little bit different too, how I'm preparing them. As you see here, they are actually a green color. That's because, again, they're really fresh. They weren't frozen or processed or anything or dried out. And in the grocery store, they'll actually have more of a white color to them because at that point they're dried out. So I just wanted to add that little tidbit in there. So I'm really excited to be making some fresh black-eyed peas. So first, I will show you what you need to make this recipe. You'll need 4 slices of turkey bacon chopped. So I went ahead and chopped that already. You'll need your 2 cups of black-eyed peas, 2 cups of water, which I have boiling actually already. You'll also need 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, black pepper, and I'm gonna actually just add a little bit of salt to taste and just a little bit of cayenne pepper to taste as well. And I also like to sometimes add in a bay leaf into the water for extra flavor too. Okay, so before we cook any meal, we always wanna make sure to wash our hands with warm soapy water for at least 20 seconds. So I went ahead and did that off film, off camera. And you also want to make sure to wash any produce that you cook with. So these beans were rinsed ahead of time. All right, so our beans are good and rinsed. So actually I will go ahead and add the turkey bacon to our skillet to cook. I'm also going to add just a few green bell peppers for taste as well. It'll taste really good in the peas. So we're gonna cook that for about 3 to 4 minutes. Go ahead and just cook it together. Right, so our bacon and bell peppers are pretty much done, but I'm gonna go ahead and add them to our boiling pot of water, and that's where I'll add the beans as well. So it all kind of simmer and cook together. Really careful with boiling water, of course. Okay, then we'll go ahead and add our beans, and we're gonna cook these for 15 minutes. So again, these are fresh, so the cooking time is actually cut in half. But when you buy them at the store, either in the bags raw, you will actually have to soak them overnight. But if you buy them frozen, it takes about 30 minutes or so to cook. So it just depends on the type of black-eyed peas that you buy. That will determine the cooking time. Okay, so I'm actually gonna add just a little cayenne pepper for seasoning. Just a little bit. And you can get really creative with this too. Some folks will add garlic powder, some folks will add jalapeno for a little spice, a little heat in there. So you can get pretty creative with this. And the turkey bacon actually just adds flavor as well. I didn't mention that before. So everything that I've added to the water is just for extra flavor. And just a little salt. And just a little pepper as well. I'm gonna let that cook for 15 minutes. Bring to a nice boil. Okay, so our peas have boiled for about 15 minutes or so, and they are ready to be strained, and we'll go ahead and serve. So that's really it. Peas really pair well with rice. That's how I typically like to enjoy the peas, with white or brown rice. and also a protein, so chicken or turkey goes really well with those as well, or any other vegetable too. So I hope you enjoyed this food demo. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching, and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.